So I was just listening to an audible book prompted by somebody actually recently who reminded me of Brene Brown. And in her book, Brene Brown says about trading authenticity for approval. And I just wanted to do a quick video about this because it's something that I feel that I've been doing for a long time in my life, is not being me so that people will like me, so that people will look at me and say, "Oh, I like you." So I think I learned to do it when I was in school. I think learning that I wasn't fitting in, that I didn't make sense to anybody, that people really didn't understand me. I think that helped create this side of me. I say helped. Didn't help, but it kind of helped to create this side of me that was really, seeking approval. And to be honest, when I think about it, being authentic really wasn't something that I sought to be. I get emotional thinking about this now. This is childhood stuff. But yeah, I wasn't really wanting to be myself because people really didn't appreciate me being me. So I was overly sensitive, probably overreactive. I was quiet. I didn't really want to communicate as a child. I had my favourite people who I kind of clung to, and that was me. And I think that came across as rude to a lot of people, and I think it really didn't help me to have a good time in school. In fact, my first kind of experiences, especially in primary school, were as I was starting to kind of learn how to socialize and things like that, were just really, really difficult. Teachers and children just really didn't like me. There was an experience where I my mum, she couldn't have one of the pictures because she couldn't afford it at the time. And it was like a picture from one of our little school trips. And somebody, when they found out that I might be having the one on the wall, because I think I might have probably said something in me to one of my friends or something, and it got around the school that I would be having the one on the wall. And everybody got upset about this, and somebody scratched my face out from the picture on the classroom wall. And that was the kind of experiences I had in school as a young person. So much so, I was so kind of nervous for my sister going into that school that I went as I went in as work experience to go and kind of support her when she was in school, because I felt like school was going to be a big scary thing, and that she was going to really struggle with coping. So I wanted to be there for her. So I kind of took it upon me to go to classes and to help out with different things in the school as I got older, so that I could support my little sister. So that's how how school went for me. I was extremely quiet, and I wasn't authentic at all. I wasn't myself at all, because I didn't feel like I could be safe being myself. So I think listening to that one sentence, are you trading your authenticity for approval? It's something that I need to ask myself probably every day, because I think as autistic people, I think we do. I think from people who I've seen and things I've read and all kinds of things, I think especially late diagnosed autistic adults, we've been living our life fighting for approval from everyone. And so we don't sometimes even know who we are because we've tried to change so much. And so that was such a huge thing for me to read and to listen to. Sorry, I listened to it actually on Audible. But yeah, for me to listen to that was quite a significant moment. And it really stayed in my mind, because I just think to myself, how many times have I done that? I have done that probably my entire life, probably for about, well, since birth probably, so probably for 4 decades. I've just been trying to hide who I really am, hide my difficulties, hide my emotions because I'm overly sensitive to, everybody else. And yeah, just trying to hide me because of the fear that people might not like me. But you know what? I've gone into a lot of places now where people actually do like me, and it's becoming easier to connect with people. And I think really, autistics may have this inner dialogue which tells them that they're not going to be liked in situations, when actually I found that a lot of people do like me. So yeah, I mean, I'm not always myself. I do use a mask, and I have used a mask a lot. So I'm going to see how that kind of plays out in my life by unmasking completely. I say completely, I'm not sure really. I'm kind of confused about where to do that, but definitely thought that was a sentence that I did a deep dive. Let's just say that. I did a deep dive, and I'm still doing a deep dive right now. But it just really, really spoke to me, those words. So I'm wondering if you know for yourself, have you been trading your authenticity for approval, and for others' approval, so that people might like you? Just thought it was a really cool thing to think about.